Hello and welcome for another video. In today's video, we will talk about the wrap-up ahead of Gameweek 22. The wrap-up is a series that looks at major factors and information that you need to know ahead of the deadline to make your best decisions. Now looking straight in, we start with goal scorers odd. For this, as always, since the start of the season, it has mostly been topped by Erling Haaland, who faces Tottenham this weekend, and in the reverse fixture, he did score a goal, and this time around, we hope he still tops the list. In second place, we see Man United players come in. Pierre Rashford is second, quite a conundrum on who to captain this game week. Hopefully, we'll make the right decision. Harry Kane comes in fourth. As you can see, the list is filled with our double game week players this game week. Not a bad game week actually to stack up on them. Next up, we see the clean sheet odds, and in front is Man U, who faces Crystal Palace and Leeds, who have scored a combined 4 goals in their last 4 games. A pretty low amount of goals, which makes us confident heading into the game week. Having a Man U defender in our team. Arsenal and Brighton are also with odds above 50%, and Newcastle as they face West Ham, and they remain the only team yet to concede a goal since the restart of the Premier League. Hopefully, they can continue their good defensive form. Liverpool completes the list today in 9th position. Next up is the injury list. Seeing the end of January transfer window, some of the players have left the Premier League, chiefly João Cancelo and Doherty. We recently got news that Rodrigo got injury, although many managers have added him to their team already. Foden is also likely to be out for Game Week 22 along with his teammate John Stones. For those players likely to come in this game week, again, we're considering making 3 changes. Odegaard has to come into the team, and if Odegaard is entering the team, an Arsenal asset would definitely be needing to leave, and most likely it would be Ben White for Akanji. Although there is strong possibility Ederson could also be coming in for Ramsdale, and was certainly bent on bringing in Bruno Fernandes rather than keeping De Bruyne, who has a single game this game week against Tottenham, as opposed to Fernandes' double game week against Crystal Palace and Leeds. Let us know your thoughts on the Ben White and Akanji or the Ederson and Ramsdale swap in the comment section. The next list sees the transfers in our Man United assets top the list with Fernandes, Shaw and Rashford. And of course, we see more than 1.4 million buys on these players. Maitoma is also in the list. Beautiful form recently, despite not in the Premier League, but we cannot forget in a hurry his goal in the FA Cup against Liverpool. Hope to see more of that in the Premier League, and his price is certainly encouraging to strongly consider him. Saka completes the top 5 with more than 350k transfers in. Our transfer out sees Cancelo top the list as he has left the Premier League. Mo Salah completes the top 5 as more managers continue to take him out of their teams, seeing the bad form he has produced in recent games. This time around, our top differentials see us wonder what Ivan Toney can do against Southampton at home. A lovely season for him so far. He's third for points among attackers, only behind Erling Haaland and Harry Kane, and among the 3 players who have 100 points since the start of the Premier League among attackers. Leeds double game week is a strong advantage to their players also to get good points. Rodrigo, commonly the player who will go for, but seeing his injury, Noto is a top differential who has been impressive for some time now. Certainly one to strongly consider if you want to go for differentials in your team. Trossard completes the list today as is a list of 3 players. The former Brighton Player of the Year has not performed badly since joining the Arsenal squad and started the FA Cup tie and it could be the first of many. And of course, he's capable of doing beautifully well in terms of goals and assists. Lastly, today we look at the captain's pick. Haaland, Fernandes, and Rashford are certainly the top choices. And certainly, this game week we are strongly considering putting the triple captain chip into use, as we see Marcus Rashford has been growing into confidence in his last couple of games. Let us know in the comment section if you are going to be activating your triples captain's chip this game week on Rashford or any other player who you might consider. This completes the video for today. Do like and subscribe for more updates in the future from us at FPLcrisp. Goodbye for now.